The same question was given to both of them. Fill in the blank space. Dash, should I fix the spoiling relationship? The first candidate, maturity, filled the blank with the word how. That meant, how should I fix the spoiling relationship? The other candidate filled the blank with why. Why should I fix the spoiling relationship? The name of the second candidate is ego. While maturity knows what is important, the ego just asks who is important, and the answer is always I. Just imagine some day-to-day situations. The security guard of your office building doesn't greet you even when you pass by after seeing you. A relative much younger than you doesn't even offer seat to you when he sees you in a party. A random auto driver makes a loose comment on your value during an unnecessary argument. The husband who lived together for 30 years takes the side of the newly arrived daughter-in-law instead of supporting his wife during a debate at home. Although you are important, your name is forgotten in a ceremony at office or in an invitation card of a relative's wedding. A colleague with much lesser experience gets more increments or early promotion compared to you. How do you feel? Sad or angry? Or do you just ignore and remain indifferent? Most of us get angry or sad in such situations because of the ego that's sitting somewhere inside rules our thought process and the reaction at that moment. Our ego is hurt. Let's imagine some other situations. Not sure why, but you are looking gorgeous today. A colleague or classmate gives an unexpected compliment. Truly, you spoke so powerfully today, sir. From now, the opposition leaders will think twice before they make comments, says a politician's follower. Look at her handwriting, it's so neat, praises a teacher of a little girl in the classroom. Who can understand me so well other than you? I don't know what would happen to me if you weren't there, says a husband in an emotional flow. The above praising words are not necessarily false. They may be honest. The matter is, such words of appreciation boost one's ego. The ego of the beauty, the politician, the little girl, the wife is boosted. Majority of us think that the word ego is bad by itself, and we use that in the same context. But that's not true. In fact, ego is absolutely needed in everyone. Observe carefully. Whenever we felt miserably lonely, when we feel irrecoverably lost, horribly useless to the world, when we feel the world is pushing us away and death is calling us close, when we feel we have failed in studies, job, or relationships, it is the same ego that stretches its hands and helps us stand up. When we fail in a college exam, the ego that consoles us, reminding of our success in school. When we are rejected in a job interview, the ego that fills confidence, reminding you of your skills to get other jobs. When a relationship is broken, the ego that cheers you up, justifying that you did everything possible to hold it. When you feel inferior comparing yourself with your friends in higher positions, the ego that makes you feel proud of the ways you are carrying out responsibilities at home. All this ego is truly essential. You call it consolation, false justification, overconfidence, self-esteem, whatever. But all these are different phases of a healthy ego. In such situations, your mind needs ego like your body needs a skeletal system to stand upright without collapsing. If one doesn't have such healthy ego, he falls into depression. In extremes, he may even say goodbye to life. Our intelligent mental system makes every possible attempt to keep such ego active in us. The woman who fills her eyes with and appreciates her beauty every time when she stands in front of the mirror. The girl who uploads her photos and videos on the social screens and gets boosted with likes and hearts. The boy who is obsessed of his bike, gym and looks. Everyone through their song, their speech, their art, their achievements keep doing the same work unknowingly, keeping a healthy ego active in them. But the problem starts when we cross the limit of healthy ego. Ego is like food preservative in a packaged food. It should exist only to the level of keeping the food from spoiling. If it exceeds, the same food preservative becomes the poison that spoils the food. Such excess ego changes the language of a person. "Are you so great that you started advising me?" questions the father to his son. "I know how to handle it. I don't need to learn this from you," speaks a lady harshly to her colleague. "I've seen so many people like you, I don't care." We make such statement in the heat of the moment with our neighbors. Sometimes we go a step ahead and degrade others by their appearance, financial status, job, familial conditions, caste, religion, etc. All these are the symptoms of excess ego accumulated in us. Ego is meant to stay within us and support us like a bone, but we bring it out and use it like a stick to beat and hurt others for undue reasons. Such ego halts our wisdom, stops us from being sensitive to others' emotions, kills humanity, develops anger, drives away happiness. With such ego, we start feeling superior to others. We start dominating. We expect others to accept and follow us because we think we are right. If two people have such ego, it kills the relationship between them. Even if one of them have such ego, the other cannot keep boosting ego, and one day the relationship eventually dies. Two ego cutters that act as a solution are one, love, and the other, logical thinking. Love addresses our emotional ego, while the logical thinking regulates our intellectual ego. Why shouldn't someone younger than us advise us? They may know more than us. Is anyone at our workplace not respecting us? It may not be their excess ego. Are we acting in a way that earns respect by others? We usually don't ask questions ourselves. Love is the only spectacle that makes vision clear when ego blurs our mind. Unless our mind's feet don't fit others' minds' foot, we cannot have a pleasant walk together. Only love makes your mind's feet elastic. Take care of the child called ego in you.